Hey, in this video, I'd like to count down my top 4 favorite beaches on the island of Patmos. The island of Patmos is located in the Aegean Sea and is part of the Dodecanese islands of Greece. And it was here where the Apostle John, while imprisoned by the Romans in a cave, received the visions which he wrote in the book of Revelations. Whether you're staying on the island or here on a cruise ship just for the day, all these beaches are accessible by rental car, scooter, or even a taxi. I don't believe the island of Patmos is really well known for its beaches. However, the top beaches on this list are absolutely incredible. And I just want to emphasize this is a list of my favorite beaches on the island of Patmos. For example, I like the out-of-the-way, secluded, small beach that's maybe an adventure to get there and is not so crowded. However, I will go over the amenities of all these beaches. Is it sandy, rocky? Do you need water shoes? Are there restaurants, bathrooms, and basically everything you need to know to enjoy these beautiful beaches? I rode to all these beaches on a scooter, which is my favorite way to get around Greek islands. I asked the receptionist from my hotel Ogla to pronounce all these beaches for me because I know I'll butcher the pronunciation. Also, in the video description below, I have links to extended videos on each one of these beaches. So let's get to it. And my number 4 favorite beach on the island of Patmos is
Λιβάδι Γερανού.
This beach is just 15 minutes away from Skala town, and the road in is concrete. Might be a little steep, but there's really no problem with parking close to the beach with a car or a scooter. After you arrive in park, you just walk down the road, down this path, and straight onto the beach. As you can see, the beach is quite rocky and it does extend out into the water, so I'd highly recommend water shoes here. There are no sunbeds and umbrellas here to rent, and it is a free beach. Parking is free, and the farther you get away from the shoreline, the sandier it gets, and also people use the trees for shade. Also, there are really no amenities here. However, there is this restaurant, which I did not eat at, but I heard was really good. Another reason this beach is so cool is there is this island off the shore that you could swim to. I was also told that this beach is very popular with the seasonal workers from the hotels and restaurants, which come here on their day off to enjoy the beach. The next beach on my list is a small little beautiful beach called
Βαγιά.
This beach is just a 12-minute drive from Skala town. There is a taxi stand at the top of the road leading down to the beach. As you can see, there's plenty of parking here at the end of the road above the beach. However, if you're on a scooter, you can do what I did at the end of the road. Just take a left down this trail and you can ride your scooter right to the entrance of the beach. This is a small beach. Not many people come here. There are no amenities here at all. No bathroom or sunbeds to rent. However, there are trees for shade. The beach here has small little pebbles, as you can see, and it does extend out into the water. However, I did not really need water shoes at this beach. As I found with most Greek beaches, the farther you get away from where you enter the beach, the more clothing optional it becomes. Via Beach has an exception to that general rule. As you enter the beach and turn to the right, there's a small rock outcropping, and beyond those rocks is a small beach, which is considered clothing optional. The last thing I want to mention is the snorkeling is better here than a lot of other places I've been to in Greece. There were quite a few fish in the water. This leads me to my number 2 favorite beach on the island, which is
Monodendri,
which roughly translates to a single tree. Monodendri Beach is on the extreme northeastern point of the island and about 20 minutes from Skala town. Here is a parking lot at the top of the trailhead. However, if you have a scooter and you're so inclined, you can ride down the trail, park at the bottom, and then hike the last few meters into the beach. This beach is very remote. It's a challenge to get here. There are 0 amenities. It is clothing optional. This beach is a mix of stone and sand depending on where you go in the water, and water shoes would be a good idea here. See, in the water here is a patch of sand and then rocks over to the right side. At the end of the beach, you can climb up over these rocks, and there are a couple more cool little beaches on the other side that are very private. Also near the end of the beach, there's this concrete pad that you can sit on. I went swimming off the end. However, do not dive in here. It's not that deep. Beyond the one tree on this beach, there is no shade, so I did buy a little beach umbrella for €10 and stuck it in the sand. It worked great. Often in the morning when I would go to these beaches without amenities, I would stop in Skala town at Memento Crêperie and get some food to go. The brothers Giannis work here. Just kidding, they aren't really brothers. But anyway, it's a great restaurant and coffee shop, my favorite on the island. Before I move on to the number 1 beach, I would like to mention Campos Beach. This beach is located just a short 10-minute drive from Skala town. I did not go here, however, I rode by many times on my scooter, and this beach has all the amenities: sunbeds, restaurants, bathrooms, souvenir shops, beach toys. So if that is what you're looking for on a beach, this could be the beach for you. The number 1 beach on the island of Patmos is
Ψηλή άμμος.
This spectacular beach really checks all the boxes for me. As you can see, this is a sand beach which extends all the way out into the water. There are no sunbeds here. However, there are a lot of trees to use for shade, and people hike out here and camp overnight. The entrance to the trail of this beach is just 15 to 20 minute ride from Skala town, and just getting here is a lot of fun. At the end of the road, there's plenty of places to park at the trailhead. After you park, there's a gate to the left of the building, and that is the start of a 20 to 30 minute hike into Pasiliamo Beach. On the trail, the views of the Aegean Sea are absolutely beautiful, but soon you'll crest a hill and this beautiful beach will unfold in front of you. Just a couple more notes about the trail in. For one, I lingered a little bit too long looking at this goat on these rocks. And the second thing is they use donkeys to transfer supplies in and out of this beach. Yeah, so there's some of that on the trail. Amenities at Pasiliamos Beach includes a bathroom and a restaurant. The restaurant also has water and beer you can buy, and the ladies that work here are really nice people. The day I was here, this artist created some really cool sand sculptures. The water is absolutely crystal clear, and the snorkeling, while like most of Greece, is not that great. I was also told that when it gets really windy that this beach is exposed and is not that great, but on the day I came, there was some wind, but it was absolutely wonderful. This beach is fantastic. The hike-in's very scenic. It has a restaurant, bathroom, plenty of sand, and you will not regret coming out here. Definitely one of my favorite beaches in all of Greece.